What's up, guys? I'm Mike Lime, back with more Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. In last episode, we were getting a bunch of S's, doing a bunch of 7s, getting Motorbase out of the red, and upgrade weapons, armor, and other stuff. And I know long ago, I didn't finish Ground Zero. A long story about that one.
Plant expansion to the map has been updated. Select unit. Staff assigned. Please specify a project. Please select a mission. Unit dispatched. Unit dispatched.
I know there's big armor on her.
Analysis complete.
There's sheep around. With the local residents gone, they've gone back to the wild.
Analysis complete. You have arrived at your destination. Analysis complete. You have arrived at your destination. Marker placed. Marker placed.
There are goats around. With the local residents gone, they've gone back to the wild.
on my sleeve. Word. To use against them. It's word.
You have arrived at your destination. You have arrived at your destination. Marker placed. Marker placed. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. You have arrived at your destination. Analysis complete. Fleet supplies requested. Supply drop complete. Marker placed.
Just
Marker placed. Completed. Extraction
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. Boss, that's a serious injury. It won't heal on its own. You'll need to treat it with first aid.
Snake, talk to me! Snake!
Damn it.
Police support helicopter requested. Please specify a project. Please specify a project. Please specify a project.
This is B-Quad. We're arriving shortly at LZ.
Please select a mission.
This is B-Quad. I'm stationed at LZ.
That was harder than I ever imagined.
Please select a mission.
This one where you going after Skullface. Try and get S again. Episode 30, Skullface.
The research facility Everett was talking about is north of the Soviet base. That's where Skullface is keeping Sahelanthropus before setting it loose in Afghanistan. There's a good chance he's got nukes too. Boss, we need to figure out what Skullface is up to. If you make contact with him, get him to talk. The ethnic cleansing parasites, Sahelanthropus. Find out what his plans are. All we know is that Skullface's plans are on the verge of fruition. We need to stop him while we still can.
After Skullface dead, put him out of his misery.
Without SB updated, marker placed. Marker placed. Marker placed. Marker placed.
Be careful down there, boss.
Soviet soldiers in that area are all dead. Apparently Exo have unleashed the Russian parasite strain. To isolate the facility, they first spread reports of a chemical weapon leak. The infection won't spread into the surrounding regions. Still, I think they just exterminate the men who worked with them all this time. Skullface must be making his final play. snuck into the cargo on board the chopper. His idea of an escape attempt, I could
Marker
say.
placed.
We'll think of how to deal with him later. Snake, do you read me? I know more than anyone about OKB-0 and Sahelanthropus. Boss, I've made up my mind. I want to be of use to you,
Destination.
not him. Let me work to pay for what I've done. I'll prove it, that I've always been your ally. Boss, I'll be focused on coordinating backup here at Mother Base. The chain of command is still in place. We have orders. Give them their Miller as usual. Skullface is in OKB-0. Start by making contact with him. The facility itself is under the control of XOF, Delta Strike Force. We have no hard data on their force strength, so your judgment in the field will be key. Boss, we're finally here. Find Skullface. And take everything from him.
Enemy presence detected. Remote escort updated.
Boss, get down. The enemy sniper. Stay low and crawl along the ground. That should enable XOF has occupied the facility. Skullface must be close.
Analysis complete. Enemy presence detected. Remote escort updated. Analysis complete. Development complete. Marker removed. Marker removed. Marker placed. Marker removed. Marker removed. Marker removed. Marker placed.
Good work. 2 more gigs to go. Still a little quiet at the silo. No sign of spill phase according to the wire. Surely they can't already have... No, never mind.
I know it's going to take me a while to crawl there.
Analysis complete. Marker removed. Clouds approaching. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Alright, you're through the second gate. Only one gate left. From here on in, you're in the enemy's headquarters. Something's wrong. But it has to be either.
Analysis complete.
Boss, get down. That's an enemy gunship. Stay low and crawl along the ground. That should enable you to sneak past enemies.
Enemy presence detected. Not necessarily updated. Enemy presence detected. Not necessarily updated. Enemy presence detected. Not necessarily updated. Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Hey,
Enemy presence detected. Remote has been updated.
Make contact with Skullface. Head for the silo at the facility's northernmost point.
Caution. Balance drop approaching.
Yes, I'm coming after you. Boss, it might be a trap. His
Enemy
flight has
presence
arrived.
detected.
Don't let Skullface get away.
Updated.
Stop him at the heliport. contact with him and make him talk. We have to stop him before his plan is set in motion. Some labs are missing somewhere inside there. First of all, make contact with Skullface. Don't kill him yet. We need him to talk first.
Okay, please, I guess.
You too have known loss, and that loss torments you still. You hope hatred might someday replace the pain, but it never goes away. It makes a man hideous, inside and out. Wouldn't you agree? We both are demons. Our humanity won't return. You, me, we've no place to run, nowhere to hide. And that is why I'll show you my doom. Follow me, big boss.
Just go along with him for now. We're ready to fight if it comes to that. That's our leverage against him, our deterrent. He doesn't want a war on his hands.
Whatever the Navajo told you, it's just one possible solution derived by Cypher. My weapon is different. I've known you since your time at Langley. I've long been the other side of your coin. 1964, Soviet territory. Box's first mission. Any mess you made, I was there to clean up. You completed your task, and admirably. The information you returned was far more than enough to fill our pockets. With it, our futures became, more or less, set in stone. Then the Major came to me with an idea. Washington doesn't know how to spend money, he said. I'd like to redirect it. His goal was an organization dedicated solely, covertly, to supporting America. Cypher, you know the rest. To him, it was mourning the loss of his friend, or rather, an act of revenge on the world, but America most of all. America is a country, a meeting of immigrants. Instead of simply assimilating, its citizens live alongside others. Their roots are very diverse. America's never been made up of just one group. But he tried to forge a single consciousness for it and from it. The idea that every citizen will use free will to unite behind their country. Unilateralism like that can't be entrusted to any one individual. So the Major sought a system that used information, unite America and the entire world. The Major thought this was his friend's world, but I think he never understood what she knew. Before he ever walked or cried, even before he was born, his mother tongue was English. He doesn't know the pain of losing his own language. Not yet. He cannot understand her will. I do. I was born in a small village. I was still a child when we were raided by soldiers, foreign soldiers. Torn from my elders, I was made to speak their language. With each new post, my masters changed, along with the words they made me speak. Words are peculiar. With each change, I changed too. My thoughts, personality, how I saw right and wrong. War changed. And not only my visage. Words can kill. I was invented by words, burrowing and breeding inside me. A philosopher once said, "It is no nation we inhabit, but a language." Make no mistake, our native tongue is our true fatherland. My fatherland, my truth was stolen from me. And so was my past. All that's left is the future, and mine is revenge on those who leech off the words of their fellow man. This is what I learned from the Major. And then it hit me. It was he who should feel my wrath. He and the code he chose as basis for control. Language codes, information codes, beamed all around us, genetic codes, spanning history. By controlling the codes, Cypher Zero intends to unify. The codes implanted into our heads, sucking our minds dry as it spreads from one host to the next. A parasite upon this earth, that is what Zero is. As one born into this world, he's afflicted. I hold him responsible for killing my freedom. Killing all traces of my past. Killing any promise of a future. We are all a dead man forced to walk upon this earth. A world reduced to zero. Cypher plans to use its codes to control the world. They think they can. And the mother tongue of all those codes is engaged. The word became flesh. The final parasite. It knows English. An English strain of the vocal parasite. I will exterminate the English language. With this, I'll rid the world of infestation. All men will breathe free again, reclaim their past, present, and future. This is no ethnic cleanser. It is a liberator. Free the world from Zero. Let the world be. Sans lingua franca, the world will be torn aside. And then it shall be free. People will suffer, of course, a phantom pain. The world will need a new common tongue, a language of nukes. My metal news shall be the thread by which all countries are bound together in equality. No words will be needed. Every man will be forced to recognize his mother. People will slaughter their pain. They will link lost paths. The world will become one. This war is peace. that the world witnesses Sahelanthropus. The hands of the doomsday clock will roll on, regardless of zero. Sahelanthropus will take the first giant step into a brave. It is the bell with which a world trodden upon by words declares its independence.
We are here. Remember the Alamo.
This is Green Flag on station for my cover. Get us on line of fire. Roger that.
We're not the only demons in this world. Like you, vengeance is all he has. It's man's thirst for revenge that drives the times. Just as you live because of me. He lives because of you. Show him!
Bolgan, Psycho Mantis.
Who's doing this? Such a lust for revenge? No!
What? Damn it. Had to do that again. I was unnoticed by a long shot.
Development project has been added. Please specify a project. Please select a mission. Please select a landing zone. Mission not accepted. Please select a landing zone. Marker placed. Marker placed.
When you want to begin a mission, open your iDroid and select it from the mission list. I sent a list of selectable missions to your iDroid. They're all jobs that only you can handle.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. You have arrived at your destination. Marker placed. You have arrived at your destination. You have arrived at your destination. Marker placed. Enemy presence detected. Your map has been updated. You have arrived at your destination. Enemy presence detected. You have arrived at your destination. You have arrived at your destination. Marker placed. Marker removed. Marker placed. You have arrived at your destination. Marker placed. Marker placed. Marker placed. You have arrived. Enemy presence detected. Your map has been updated. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. You have arrived at your destination. Analysis
That's the target.
Please select a landing zone. Support helicopter requested. You have arrived at your destination.
Alright.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
This is B1. Be hiding shortly at LZ. This is B1. I'm stationed at LZ.
Flyout and Psylocke lift updated.
Okay, subject is in.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Gaining altitude.
Specify project.
Flying.
Please select a mission. Please select a mission. Mission accepted. Deploying.
Wait, what? I didn't want to play as that guy. And where's Venom Snake?
This mission has two objectives. Eliminate the colonel scheduled to take up a post at Samasi Fort and stop the deployment of his tank unit. Your first move should be to head to Sakri Village and search for the colonel and his deployment plans.
Please select a mission. Mission accepted. Deploying.
This mission has two objectives. Eliminate the colonel scheduled to take up a post at Smazi Fort and stop the deployment of his tank unit. Your first move should be to head to Sakari Village and search for the colonel and his deployment plans.
Marker placed. Marker placed. Marker placed. Marker placed. Marker placed. The map has been updated. You have arrived at your destination. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Okay, subject is in.
Marker placed. You have arrived at your destination. Marker placed. Marker removed. Marker removed. Marker play. Marker removed. Marker play. Marker removed. Intel file extraction arrived at Motherbase. Mission info has been updated. Alert has been updated.
That document you just got is the deployment plans for the Smasi Fort reinforcements. According to the plans, Kudo was supposed to join up with a tank unit of Buxen Barracks and then proceed to Smasi Fort. Those tanks being on the roof doesn't make things easy. Sorry, boss. I sent the tank unit's route to your iDrive.
You have arrived at your destination. You have arrived at your destination.
Snake, talk to me! Snake!
Damn it.
I sent the tank unit's route to your iDrive. I sent the tank unit's route to your iDrive. Don't let them reach the fort.
Damn it. I didn't say it would be easy for these missions.
Please select a mission. Mission heading to Mother Base.
I want to try this mission again.
Infiltrate the platform under enemy control and eliminate their commander. The moment they lose their chain of command, we'll move in and suppress the rest. The enemy have taken some of our staff hostage and are threatening to kill them if they're attacked. You can't rely on support from us this time. Anything we do might be seen as an attack. Boss, forgive me. Can't believe I let an enemy fortune right under my nose. But one thing's for sure. They're gonna pay for it. Make certain of that, boss.
The map has been updated. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Sun will set shortly. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Okay, something. infiltrate the platform under enemy control and eliminate their commander. The moment they lose their chain of command, we'll move in and suppress the rest. The enemy have taken some of our staff hostage and are threatening to kill them if they're attacked. You can't rely on support from us this time. Anything we do might be seen as an attack. Boss, forgive me. Can't believe I let an enemy force in right under my nose. But one thing's for sure. They're gonna pay for it. Make certain of that, boss.
Snake, are you okay? Snake!
It's so fucking hard.
Infiltrate the platform under enemy control and eliminate their commander. The moment they lose their chain of command, we'll move in and suppress the rest. The enemy have taken some of our staff hostage and are threatening to kill them if they're attacked. You can't rely on support from us this time. Anything we do might be seen as an attack. Boss, forgive me. Can't believe I let an enemy force in right under my nose. But one thing's for sure. They're gonna pay for it. Make certain of that, boss.
Analysis complete.
What the? Huh? What's that?
updated. Analysis complete. Final set shortly. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Okay, subject is in. Subject on board. Okay, subject is in.
Analysis complete. Development complete.
hell?
Analysis complete.
Spit it out.
The map has been updated. The map has been updated. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis.
There he is. That guy's the target. You're going to extract him. Good thinking. We'll make him squeal till he's paid his due.
Detected hostile force. We have eliminated your commander. Escape if possible. Lay down your weapons immediately.
Complete.
Surrender now. You will not be fired upon.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Development project has been added.
Mission complete, boss. Boss, we figured out who that enemy commander was. He was on the staff at Mother Base 9 years back. Despite surviving the attack, he broke off from us and spent his years terrified that a cleanup squad would come after him. The isolation screwed with his sense of loyalty. A rumor, source unknown, had him convinced that the attack 9 years ago was orchestrated by you yourself. The big boss sold out his comrades to hide from the world. He thought that's why you weren't at the base that day. He was so desperate to take us down, he built up his own PF, copying us in every way. His idea of the perfect revenge. But in the end, he was just a victim of disinformation. I'll leave you to decide how to deal with him. Whatever Lieutenant Coates offered continuous parasite research. He's clearly very grateful to you. I'm sure he'll return the favor somehow.
Boss, welcome back.
The boss is watching you.
Please select a landing zone. Landing zone
Roger.
confirmed.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is B-Quad. I'm stationed at LZ.
Please select a landing zone. Landing zone confirmed. Please select landing zone
Roger.
confirmed.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ.
Let's see, pause.
This is B-Quad. I'm stationed at LZ.
Please select a landing zone. Landing zone confirmed.
Gaining altitude.
Wonder how Paz is doing. She should be dead. Cause in Metal Gear Solid, Ground Zero.
No, idiot, stop. Stay.
Now that would explain it. Sorry.
Guess I've been away a while.
To be such a stranger, such a bad example for the men.
And he gets pretty lonely too.
Come on, dude.
Marker placed.
We're having Coach on the continuous parasite research. He's clearly very grateful to you. I'm sure he'll return the favor somehow. You can deploy it right from the ACC before a mission or from your iDroid. Think carefully about the mission's objectives before deciding who you better take along. If you develop specialized equipment for them, they'll be able to help you out in even more situations.
Analysis complete.
Welcome back, boss. Boss.
Boss! Boss, have time for a mock battle?
Snake. What is it, Snake? The Costa Rican Sea. It is so beautiful. Costa Rica means rich coast. Please, please, get them out of my country. Them? Huh? What was I thinking of? It was, and then no, that is not right. But I am an angel of peace. I am a student. My head, it hurts. Marker removed.
I finally had a decent draft of the lyrics, so I showed them to Professor Galvez first. She liked them, He said I had done a superb job capturing the sense of a young girl's troubled heart. There were one or two lines I thought needed brushing up. So although he said lyrics aren't my specialty at first, he gave me some advice. Everything he said made perfect sense. When I tried putting in his changes, they made the song feel deeper, more sincere. That is the professor for you. He always has the answer. With the lyrics finished, I was ready to show Miller. He does not often take things seriously, but all of a sudden, he was saying, "Bob, you have the soul of an Enka songwriter." And I did not even listen to Enka all that much. Maybe I am pretty talented after all. But still, it took so much time to write the lyrics that there is hardly any time left to rehearse before Peace Day. The three of us rushed into the makeshift practice studio on Mother Base to see how we sounded together. Miller strummed away with a big smile on his face. I sang the main melody, and Professor Galvez improvised a backup melody. I know the professor is smart, but is there anything he cannot do? And Miller's guitar playing sounded a lot better now that he stopped singing. But I can hardly criticize his voice. I thought I had learned the song well enough listening to the tape as I wrote the lyrics, but I had trouble with the pitch and kept missing the rhythm. I have to practice, but there is almost no time left. It is just 3 days until Peace Day. Wait, I thought there were 3 days left before. I went and checked today's date with Miller and the professor. The date has not changed. It is the same day. Something is strange. Am I reliving the same day?
Please specify a project. Please select a mission.
You know, it's very hard. That pause thing is she's still alive. But she ain't. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm Mike Blind, and I'll see you guys later.